through the Ministry of Water and Sanitation has embarked on a 100-day rapid results initiative aimed at increasing access to water by Kenyans, geared to cumulatively attain 100% access come 2030. But as it turns, President Uhuru Kenyatta has insisted that it is time the ambition plans move from paper to the ground.
Fresh from a season of prolonged drought, then soaking wet from floods, Kenya's Ministry of Water and Sanitation has set for itself a 100-day rapid results initiative for 2018.
The program aims to fast-track immediate priorities and actions within 100 days as a framework of the ministry's performance in the next 5 years.
According to the initiative, Kenya has 33 water and sanitation projects in 21 counties such as dams ready for commissioning to serve 3.7 million people, and another 7 in 7 counties which, when commissioned, will serve 600,000 people. President Uhuru Kenyatta, who officiated the launch, says expediting such initiatives cannot happen in isolation.
The fate of our water resources is tied to that of our environment, more specifically to that of our forests. Simply put, protecting our environment will guarantee the continuity of supply of our water sources, and failure in this regard is therefore not an option.
But as the Water Ministry hopes to effect the Rapid Results Initiative, it continues running on a budget of 40 billion shillings against its MasterPlan's requirement of 100 billion shillings annually. This amidst past experience that such grandiose plans often fail to translate from the paperwork in boardrooms and make sense to the average mwananchi.
Coming from the counties, we are not seeing very much on the ground. And I think that is why the exercise today is important. The RRI, so that we can see in the next 100 days, we want to see dust, we want to see things happening.
That these activities must move from the offices and translate to tangible outcomes for our people on the ground.
Kenya ranks among the water-scarce nations worldwide, water shortages biting well from towns to villages. To remedy this, the government has also extended the ban on logging by a further 6 months to mitigate environmental degradation. Will this work? Mark Namaswa, KTN News.
Well, of course, just picking it up from what Mark Namaswa say, will this work? We have the right person to answer those questions for us. Joining us in studio now is the Cabinet Secretary for Water and Irrigation, Samuel Chelugui, to answer those questions for you. Thank you very much for joining us here in studio. He will be telling us more about the RRI and what do we expect to see in the next 100 days across the country as far as water, sanitation and irrigation are concerned. And before we get into that conversation, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more.
This is KTN News.